shuffle your face.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Trey Mancini may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. From the stretch. Hard liner to center field. Martin is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 4.
I know you're ready to go to bed. Try to do that sooner. Come on, Dad. I'm not a headache. You always have a headache.
Now here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Clevenger wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Andrew Miller hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs on 11 hits.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 58 still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Wind up and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Stepping in, C.J. Cron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Peterson fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Rounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Count still at 1-2. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The O's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Faulkner gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. Jacob Faria is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Trey Mancini may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Racing back, the right fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. Number 4 back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out. Number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He swings and grounds it to short. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Drew Marshall.
So striding in, Drew Marshall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Halos with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a great pitch there as Pujols swings and misses, and it's always a sigh of relief when you can set him down.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Zach Cozart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Cisco waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Young.
Riding in once again, Chris Young. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready now for Baltimore. Sean Kazmir 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in, DJ Stewart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
There you go. Good one.
And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Daniel Lockhart. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder has a beat on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman,
So striding forward now, Jace Peterson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
We got that closure. As soon as we close first in the ninth inning.
Into the box now, Craig Gentry. He'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Strike one to start the at-bat. Peterson over at second. Gentry on at first with two down. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. Gone!
Gone. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 3 home runs tonight. That's 9-5.
So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His third home run of the ball game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
That gives him the lead.
Hansel Robles, a 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Coming in. See what he can do.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard toward the right side. There to get a big glove out of his Pujols, and that'll end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Orioles 9 and the Halos 5. Leading off the inning, Rene Rivera, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Donnie Hart will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Well, I have prospect for him, guys.
Into the box, number 4. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit out towards second. There's Peterson. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Orioles get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jake Thompson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We're 7-26. Man, we're bad. We're already 13.5 games back.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Number 71 still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Stewart has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
It is.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes
27 pitches. We're 27 losses already. Hey, you're good at average. So basis call it that.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Baltimore Orioles are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a one-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Peterson has it on to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Skied into straightaway right. Gentry moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Baltimore Orioles rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Gabriel Noah earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit.
One hit. Must be hitting good average. I mean, 23rd, but everything else is 30s except for stolen base. We got 1 home win and 8 road wins.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Baltimore Orioles are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
That's not good.
A 2-run blast to straightaway
good at
right
all.
field
Not
as
good.
they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Little dribbler down the line. But it's foul, strike one. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's at number one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication for me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Basho charging this one on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know,
Brian Flynn, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now batting, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Balls flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
No balls and 1 strike. Ground ball right side. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes Orlando. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14, Craig Gentry.
Ready for another shot now. Craig Gentry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra inning. This game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. 0-1 the count. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Hunter Dozier takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. Score remains. In now for the O's, Drew Boschel. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. Duda's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Sean Kazmir. Now the pitch. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, number 78. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled away. Line drive to left. Goodwin is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Raul Mondesi, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. Davis has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Jorge Soler will stand in yet again, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 9, as this was the big blow. A 2-run shot that helped get us to this point here in the extra frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Into the box now, Jace Peterson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Orlando is there, and he has it for the first out. Trey Mancini will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. Pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to third. Oh, beautiful dive. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lucas Duda. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson shading to his right. 2 down. Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stewart moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Still 1 run can win this thing. Blaine Boyer will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Craig Gentry as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that is through into left field. The base hit. Ball will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have to damage us.
Digging in now, Sean Kazmir. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Orlando is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready now, E.J. Stewart. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Orlando's under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Number 83 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
number 83.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gentry is there, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And no swing apparently, ball one. One and two.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Mancini has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in once again, number 78. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Coming to the plate now, Jace Peterson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 2 gone. Bert Smith trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Chance Sisco will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. Orlando's on the move. He's got it as the winning run is stranded. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Paulo Orlando hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Stewart moving forward, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Raul Mondesi. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line hard, but foul. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. down Main Street, caught him looking. In is Jorge Soler, and if you remember, he hit a big home run back in the ninth, and that swung on and missed for strike one. Two out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Gentry has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Craig Gentry.
Leading off for the Orioles, right fielder, Craig Gentry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Orlando's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up now, Drew Boschel. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Throw into second.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
In now, Sean Kazmir. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Lucas Duda, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he misses there, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swung on and belted to right for Duda. This one is deep. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here comes the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Gentry going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, third baseman.
Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini is there, and he'll put it away to retire this. Leading off the inning, DJ Stewart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Heading after it is Orlando. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, number 78, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Caleb Joseph will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 36, Caleb Joseph.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And he fouls this one off. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Hero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
So striding in, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Escobar. One there. Back to first. A double play. And they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Bert Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the... And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Sean Kazmir, that's here with the game on the line in the ninth. tying run stands in scoring position, so a base hit here could even things up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Rays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Blake Snell earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 9 runs, 12 hits.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Baltimore Orioles are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there to make the catch, and that... Up next for the Rays, Christian Arroyo. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Mallex Smith the next to hit. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Hit back up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He singled his last time up. Hit to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So here's Chris Davis now. You up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Chance Sisco, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Robertson fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down. Now at the plate, Drew Boschel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got to hurry, and there's one gone to start the 12th. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Gentry is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they breeze through. Chaz Rowe will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
In now, Daniel Lockhart. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a big moment in the ball game here. Number 78. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Now a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And the Orioles are going to walk off winners.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.